by the time we're done talking about all the songs that this band is going to premiere and has premiered, and by the time the album comes out, we may have talked about all of it already. Might not have to do an album review. Still will. Check on the flow. Erase This by Lamb of God, and we have to talk about this because we've spoken about the other three, but don't think that means that I'm dismissing some of the other great tracks that have been coming out as of recent, such as the newest one from Cattle Decapitation. There was a new song from Riverside that just premiered yesterday that really gives me high hopes about their album, which comes out on September the 4th. And then there's also a My Dying Bride song that just was released off of their new album, which will be coming later on this year. And really the latter two really showcase the emotional roller coaster that metal is really able to give us. And they're two bands that are very well known for that, considering their styles. So I'm going to leave a link to each and every one of those songs, as well as this one, Erase This, in the description box below. So you're going to have 4 new songs worth of music to listen to if you're viewing this video. We have to talk about this track mainly because of the importance of this album, of the importance of the new Lamb of God album, considering all that has happened, considering we weren't sure whether or not this album was ever even going to be written or even be thought of a couple of years ago. Many of us, of course, believed in Randy's eventual innocence, but, life is funny. We never know what's going to happen. Now, with this track, I don't exactly feel the same amount of perhaps personal ideal, either that or very direct lyrical approach done with other tracks such as Still Echoes or 512, and of course with what we just saw with Overlord, which was exceptionally powerful. I see this one as more of a erasing of the slate, either that or remaining humble toward what happened and retaining those memories, even though not all of them, I'm sure, were, in fact, very few of them were pleasant, but still trying to move forward to that next stage of life. Maybe that's just what I'm gaining from the basic conceptual idea. I'm probably way off on that, but it's kind of what it does for me. Musically speaking, though, this is a track that takes a very direct approach. It's one that actually does not, it doesn't exactly fall all that far from the traditional Lamb of God playbook from what you've heard out of the group for the past, I would say, 10 years or so. Though, even with this track not having some of those same surprises or those unique little tricks up their sleeve as perhaps we've heard with the previous 3 songs that have been released to us and given to us by the band, this is still one that direct approach really means something. It signifies something. It signifies the fact that this band still has that chip on their shoulder, that they are still really kind of exercising like a demon and really producing onto these records, and onto this record in particular. This is one that has just a really, really killer rhythm and groove to it that really takes you into the chorus and everything of that regard. And did I hear a wah pedal on this? Is Lamb of God turning into Bon Jovi? That's what dumbasses are going to say. I didn't know Lamb of God was turning into Bon Jovi. Well, for the record, there have been many other groups that have used that wah pedal. I mean, Motley Crue have done it. Bon Jovi did it. Metallica did it. Yeah, but all those bands ended up sucking. Fuck you. Come on. This is actually kind of a nice little trait. I kind of enjoyed this because for all that I just said about this track not really materializing much in the way of surprise or much in the way of difference comparative to some of the things that they've offered us in the past decade, this is something that's a little bit strange, a little bit different, and a nice little take. It really shows to me that Lamb of God on this record is really planning on, and so far from the 4 songs we've heard, has really delivered on the idea of a little bit of expansion to their sound while still retaining that core philosophy. It's not something where you're going to see a night and day difference from, say, Master of Puppets by Metallica to Load and Reload, but it's instead something where the additives that are being kind of given to us from albums such as Sacrament and even New American Gospel, those additives that are being sort of thrown on top of that to actually give each and every one of these songs a little bit of an individualistic register to them, while also still staying very, very true to what Lamb of God is all about, their core philosophy. I really like this song, so far off of this disc, I'm 4 for 4. We're 4 for 4 here on the coverkillernation channel on these songs, and it still maintains that idea that this is going to be arguably one of the most important releases of the summer, even if you're not a Lamb of God fan, just because this is an album that sounds like thus far it has the capability where it could shift some people's opinions about the group and perhaps convert a lot of people toward the group. It may actually do more to dissuade some of the hardcore fans from this album because it does have some difference to it, but I don't even think that's going to happen. I think this is going to be an album that has a pretty widespread appeal, and I think the added bonus of the realism toward the lyricism as well as just the approach is only going to do this band and this album more favors in the long run than actually work against them. But I want to know what you guys think about this track, and really tell me what you think about all the other tracks that I posted down there in the description below. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about those, and are you still hyped up about this? Are you getting kind of worried that they're just giving us this whole entire album track by track and then nothing's going to be released? I'm not, but it's just kind of a funny thought. Let me know what you think. I'm really interested in your opinion on this one. Let me know, and we'll talk the next time that there is a new song that drops, and if there isn't, then perhaps we'll reconvene next time later this month whenever the new album drops. Thanks, I'll talk to you later.